Hey, welcome everybody! Today, as promised, a redrawing of one of my Inktober drawings, and it's Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia. And not to bore you too much, let's speed this thing up a little bit, so it also won't take too long. Now, I mentioned that I would do this sooner this week. However, I did have some trouble with my drawing tablet. I decided to install a new driver update for the tablet, and that screwed up my touchscreen completely. And it did take quite a while to get the old driver back onto the drawing tablet, because I really could not draw at all at the way it worked. Yeah. But now it's working again, and I could finally do this one here today. And as you could see at the start, I did use my Inktober drawing as a kind of as a sketch. I sketched off the Inktober drawing. So it was my work that I used. Some people don't like it if they see you doing this. But in this case, it was my original work that I used. So I think it's okay this way. Yeah, that's about the sketch now that I did. Just had to crop out the eyes real quick. And in this picture, I did use the method that I'm mostly using. And that's to take the sketch and clean it. So I'm not making new line arts by making a completely new, how to say it, new layer just with line art, but I'm using the sketch and cleaning it up. I started to use this method simply because for me it seems that if I'm doing it this way, then the lines will be much closer to the original sketch, of course, but I'm using the sketch and cleaning it up. And if I'm just making a completely new layer and trying to make line art above it, then it sometimes turns out different and weird. I don't know why that's happening. I'm trying to correct it, I'm trying to work on it. But I mean, if it works this way and looks good, so why doing it too much? Yeah. Basically, that's what I'm doing right now. Just cleaning up the sketch. And this part here, the hair takes the longest, always, all the time. Hair is always really the most hard thing to do, to keep it right, to make it right, to make it look good. It's also, I'm taking quite a long time there. Hair and eyes, of course, because the eyes are probably the most important part of every picture. The eyes and the expression and all that, yeah. So, face almost done now already while I'm talking. Just some correction there in the mouth. Luckily you cannot really see it because I had to speed it up, but I always had to dig up some new pictures as references. So sometimes I had to take a quick break and look at the reference pictures. Again, luckily you can't see that, but I'm just saying it to you now. So it's not everything just out of my mind. I really had to all the time take a look at other pictures to see if I'm actually doing it correctly or not. And now his face guard. And as mentioned when I did the Inktober drawing, this wardrobe that he is wearing, or this outfit, is the one he used for his license that he now got, Midoriya, in the manga. If you were wondering what kind of outfit he is wearing, it's the latest outfit that we know about. Even though it was just thrown together quite quickly, so I'm quite sure in the next appearance he will have a new outfit again. And yeah, now the most important part, his right fist, that I will use a special effect on to make it appear similar to the effect in the manga. I think at least it looks quite similar in the end now. Now the other side, one side is done, second side to go. Still doing the line art. that's the biggest part of this video, just the line art. And don't really know what else I should talk about. That's always the case when I'm doing these videos. Sometimes I do write down some stuff that I would like to say, and after half of the video time it's already said everything. Yeah. Well, another thing I didn't mention yet is the anime of My Hero Academia, which still isn't out. I think when the next part of the anime will come. They said somewhere early next year, but there's still no date out. So yeah, looking forward to that I hopefully soon will actually say when it's coming. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, luckily we still have the manga, but I really would like to see it animated again. Now let's switch back up because I forgot some details up there. Now down to the belt. The belt is different from the outfit in the manga, mainly because you hardly ever did see the belt in the manga. It actually had more pouches on the belt and other stuff on it, so yeah, it really is not the belt from the manga, just made it look similar. Now the eyes, as you can see, I did change the color just to make it easier for me to distinguish what is actually on this layer of the eyes and what is the other line art. Now just the inside, the iris and the pupil and everything. And yeah, that's basically now the line art done. And last but not least, give it some color. And as you can see, I'm always using a kind of a matte color in the background, just to give it just make it easier to color. Don't really have to worry about the edges to make it, how to say it, although that I don't have to stop at the line art, just can paint over it and then mask it to the bottom layer. That's why I'm doing this. So I think it's a lot faster like this. Now I did struggle a little bit with the colors here, you can see. And just in order to make it easier for me, I then did choose a small picture. You can see it now in the top left corner. To take a small picture from the manga, just to take out the correct colors, to make it a bit easier for me to color it correctly. But I will change colors a little bit with the shadows and the lights, so here you will see. I'm starting with the shadow right now. To take a look where the hard edges are, where the soft edges are. As you can see, I did want to make the light source his right fist. So that's why there's quite a lot of shadows on the top right of his body, because that's where the shadow would be if the light is coming from his fist. Now of course I have to also give it some shadows in the eyes. And now the light. First I'm gonna go with the hard light that's reflecting, and afterwards I'm gonna go with some soft light. And while I did this, I noticed that the hair looks weird actually without green. So I took a step back and looked again, and made a new layer with green hair. Just looks more natural or it looks more like him with actually green hair. And I'm now already close to the finished picture. And last part, of course, the last part I did was then the background, which I tried to go for a comic-like, effect-like background. It took me a while to find the perfect effects from the presets and align them correctly. And I think in the end it turned out okay. So I hope you liked this picture. Thanks a lot for watching. If you of course don't want to miss the other redrawings that I'm doing for Inktober, then subscribe to my channel, would be a great idea. Because I'm gonna do a lot more till the end of the year. And if you don't want to miss any other video, of course, also would be wise to subscribe. And if you like this picture here, then give me a thumbs up so I know that I can do more. Or I know that you liked it and I will, of course, gladly do more. And yeah, that's all things for me to say. Thanks a lot again for watching. And until next time, bye.